These are the Jordan 4 Craft, releasing February 11th in 2023, and I can't say there's a lot of good things to talk about this sneaker, but I'll get into that more later on in the video. The Craft 4s come with various arrays of material on the upper, including leather, suede, and textile in multiple shades of gray. Other notable features on this pair include the leather wings and the traditional mesh netting being replaced in favor of one done with a suede-like material. So Nike really sat in their office and said, you know what, let's take away one of the most iconic parts of a Jordan 4 and just slap some cheap suede on it. They really just cannot give the people what they want. But I really feel like these will be flooded in retail stores because I highly doubt these will do any great numbers whatsoever. Like, just look at this sneaker. Do you really think it's something some people would rock? I mean, maybe with that baby bluish look, you might be able to pull something off, but just in my opinion, I just cannot see myself wearing these. I know that these are reselling for over $300, but I feel like that's only because these are 2 months early. If it was anything other than that, nobody would be talking about these right now. I feel like Nike just used old material on these shoes because they really just feel like leftover suede and leather. This feels like some really cheap leather that's gonna just freeze just by me looking at it. You know, having that suede and leather combination can work in some instances, but I feel like here it just really doesn't. I feel like they should have went all in with the suede, like a Topaz 4 with that all suede design, because they already have the toe boxes suede with the netting being suede and the cracking just like the Topaz 4s did. Why didn't they just go all the way with that? And then also they have this ugly yellow tints on the wings and the Jumpman, and I understand they were going for like a vanilla waffle-ish kind of thing, but I just don't see this color working out that well. I feel like they should have went with a more sail colorway like they did with the midsoles, you know, not exactly white but damn near. And I feel like if they would have added that to the wings and also the Jumpman logo, this would be a really clean shoe and probably top 5 on everybody's list for next year. These really only have 2 redeeming qualities, and that is one, that box that they come with is absolutely stunning, the beautiful speckled look, and 2 is that they release very early next year, which means that these will be forgotten about in no time. There are a few pairs that are coming out next year that I personally cannot wait for. One being the True Blue Jordan 1s that are supposed to be releasing in January of next year, and they are fire. Next, you have the Jordan 4 Seafoams that are dropping in February. Fire. Then you have the Panda 1 Highs. Fire. The Jordan 5 UNCs are dropping in March. That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to next year's releases. This shoe right here ultimately would just be left as an afterthought in my opinion. One thing I really want to know is, what do you guys think is the best release that will come out next year? As far as reselling goes, I would only touch sizes 9 to 13 because anything lower than that, you might as well just be paying retail. But right now, I would say pay no more than $250 to $280 and try to resell for $320 to $350. I know that's not a huge reselling gap, but I also don't see these being a quick mover either. I would really only buy these if you know that you can get these off, because if you hold these for too long, you're going to be left in the negatives. I promise you that. I don't see these being high at all in the long run. I see these shoes being an outlet warrior at one point. I don't know. I just don't see these shoes making it far. If you're looking just to keep them for the toe, hear me out when I say this, you can wait till February. You do not need to get these early by any circumstances, because I feel like these will be sitting on shelves at all retail stores. You will be able to find you a pair of these very, very easily. But at the end of the day, guys, don't take my word to heart, okay? This is strictly just my opinion on the shoe. It's not something that I would rock. It's not something that I can mess with. But if you like this shoe, if you see this shoe and you like it and you fuck with it and you feel like you can rock it, then rock it, bro. Do not base what you want to wear with somebody who has barely 300 subs, okay? And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.